It's TxStampin, Sharon. How are y'all doing this evening? I've got my Stampin' friends on the chat with me tonight during the live. How are y'all doing this evening? Oh, goodness. Stampin' friends on the chat with me. That's what happens. I was on the other computer chatting, and the video started over there. Got to learn to fix that. You know, if I don't do something silly, it's not entertaining, is it? I am live on Thursday night. It is March the 31st. It is the last day of March. Wow. This month flew by for me. I don't know about y'all. I had a busy month, but April is going to be even busier. So I want to say hello to Mary Yates and to Dot Mitchell. Hello, Debbie Aldridge. Hello, Margaret. How are you? Let's see. And then my friend Michelle is on here. Michelle Batson is my helper. She helps me moderate y'all's comments and helps guide you if you have a question during the live while I am presenting, while I'm demonstrating, while I'm entertaining you probably. If you have a question. Hey, am I back? Can y'all see me? Oh my goodness. Anybody got any techniques they want to talk about? Y'all are still chatting. I think I'm back. I'm going to double check something. I am back. Hallelujah. Okay, as I was saying, I am live on Thursday night. It is now 7:07 p.m. because my internet just went, woof, I'm tired. Don't want to work anymore. Goodness gracious. Okay, seems to be a clearer picture. Okay, so maybe it was getting ready to go out and I didn't know it. So y'all are just chatting away. That is hysterical. I mean, y'all are like, well, we're just going to wait. We're just going to see if she shows up. If not, we're just going to keep on visiting. That's what's so fun. All of y'all are on my lives prior to, and you chat the whole time while I'm presenting. I don't even know if y'all watch me or not. This is just a platform for y'all to visit. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Before I go any further, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Central, you can register for the Creative 8 online retreat. The spring 2022 retreat will be April the 29th and 30th. We're going to do it a little bit different this year or this time. So make sure you read all the information. You can find out all the information. If you're on my newsletter, you'll get an email at 7 a.m. And there will also be a blog post. So you will find all you need to know. And we've got some fun changes. We do have an early bird registration gift to give you for fun folds techniques or fun fold tutorials. You will get those if you register from April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. After that, you'll still get all the rest of the benefits of the retreat. So I think we are ready to get, Debbie says that means I have to get up at 5 a.m. I'm so sorry, Debbie. I'm so sorry. But you have 3 days, Debbie. You don't have to do it right at 7 a.m., 5 a.m. All right, let's get this party started. Let's make sure everything's still connected. Hallelujah, it is. So I needed some masculine birthday cards. And I mean, I have a lot of men in my life. I've got son-in-laws, I've got sons, I've got grandsons. You know, so it's like I needed some masculine birthday cards. So I started playing around and I thought, I don't know if I don't think I've used this stamp set yet. Because when I looked at this stamp set, I kept seeing like, maybe like a Father's Day card and we're not close to Father's Day yet. So it just, it wasn't clicking with me. Hey, go grab another stamp set because I needed birthdays. And this is such a fun stamp set. Everything is like, all the words are separated and everything. So I Yeah, Debbie, you can use any stamp set you have. And of course, the hats off dies are super fun. And I'm telling you, once I started playing with this set, I was like, what took me so long to play with this? So I do want to talk about a few of the dies. This is the hat die, and it also does some stitching, you know, like on the hat itself. So there's some stitching. And then there's also some stitching on this little piece. And I'm pointing these out because I will be using these as we're going along tonight. I need this for the patch. There's all different patches that you could put on the hats. But then after I made my masculine birthday cards, I was like, you know, my daughters wear hats. I could easily make them a hat in like pink colors. So I played with that as well, and I will share that with y'all. Okay, I am so sorry, guys. My internet went out. It wasn't on your end. It was mine. I ran in there and told my husband, reset the router, reset the router. So first of all, I'm going to show you the card. And I don't know if y'all can see it on the camera. Can you see the texture in the hat? It makes it look like fabric. I had so much fun. So this is the Hats Off bundle. We'll set this over here. I wanted, you know, I have all this designer series paper that is retiring. And oh, I have to tell y'all something. I got an email today from a lady named Sharon, and she's one of my mystery stampers. And she said she used her for Monday's mystery stamping. She did a masculine card. And she was like, it really got her to thinking about what does that mean to make a masculine card? And I'm reading her message here. She said, after my search, I found a formula for card designers that I think will work for me. Number one, keep it simple. Less is more on masculine cards. Number two, pick 2 to 3 colors and a metallic, brads, glaze, paste, can't say that word. You have been, oh, that's the rest of it. Anyway, she just thanked me for inspiring her. But I thought she's so right. Keep it simple. And these cards, you could crank them out. And I'm going to show you a fun way to do that tonight. Hello, Vay. How are you? Hi, Dawn. Yes, Cynthia, we're back. My internet had it took a little rest. So this is the All in Good Taste designer series paper. And there's the paper I used for that hat card. You know, I've had this. This is one of the few designer series papers that we've had for 2 years. And I've always looked at this paper as the wood grain, but I looked at the other side when I made these cards. This is a great pack of paper because you get 24 sheets. And I have bought I actually probably have 2 packs in here because this is a lot. But I always looked at the wood grain, which is still great for a masculine card. But look at the other side. Keep it simple. That's right, Samantha. KISS. Keep it simple. So the first thing we're going to do, I've got my designer series paper. And I didn't print it off, but I do have a download for y'all at 8 p.m. tonight on my blog so that you can remember these cards, okay? Because you're going to be sitting there one day and you're going to go, man, I need some masculine ideas. Oh, yeah, Sharon had that hat one. So Hats Off is retiring. Where's our stamp sets? Let me just show you. Hats Off is retiring. It will go away May 2nd, or if they sell out. So if you don't have that one, you're going to love it after tonight, I promise. Biggest Wish is not retiring. So there you go. You don't have to buy both of them. You can just get one on my store. All right, we're going to use our Stamparatus. And I actually made a couple of extra cards today because this was so super easy. So I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to look and see where it shows on my paper. There we go. That looks good. Get that straight. And then I'm just going to put this right in between. Hello, Polly. How are you? Dawn says she used the other side of some of the DSP as rocks and mountains. That's a great idea. See, it's so funny when you look at papers or even a stamp set in a different way. You're like, oh, that's so inspiring. Yes. Hello to everyone who is just now joining us. If you couldn't find me earlier, we did have a few technical issues with my internet on my end, but we are back now. So I'm just going to stamp right here. I was trying to decide if I wanted it there or not, but it's fine. So Vay has the stamps, but not the dies. Vay, the dies are, I mean, that's the game changer. I'm telling you. So let's see how that looks. Okay, I'm going to have to move my, we're going to ink this up again. I got to move my magnet. So if you use the Stamparatus, let's move that before we do that. Then all you have to do is, you know, if you're changing colors, of course, you would have to clean your stamp, but just keep the words already set and just add your paper. Well, Polly, we're glad you're here live with us. All right, there we go. We got our happy birthday. And we will move this out of the way. And I have, let me get my mat. Where'd I put it? There it is. It's just a small desk, right? I still lose things. Okay. So I have, you know, we keep all the scraps of paper. This is not a scrap. This is a good size piece. But I decided that I wanted some of that blue tint on my patch, okay? Margaret says, I decided this week that even if you're not on here, I was going to keep chatting to whoever to chat with until you came back. You know, it's a beautiful day here. It was in the high 70s. It's not raining. It's not windy. Who knew why my internet took a hit? Who knew? All right. So I'm trying to look at my paper and what do I want for my patch? I felt like it gave my patch a little bit more texture. Cynthia wants the hats off. You're gonna love these cards tonight, especially when I show you the ones for girls. Like if you have any teenagers that like to wear hats, like my kids, my grandkids do, and my daughters do. I've got all three of my daughters wear hats. So, all right, so we have stamped that. Oh, we still need to stamp our hat. Sorry. Really, Delina, you caught a live? How fun is that? All right, so Misty Moonlight is going away. I am so sad about this color going away because I love it, but it is also retiring. It is an in color. You're going to love the new in colors because we've already seen them, but it is super sad that this beautiful blue is going away. All right, so we're going to stamp our hat. Barbie says it is cool today. Washington has northern lights. How fun is that? Shirley says she's going to make this card after the video. That's awesome. I love it when I inspire y'all to go, I'm going to go make that card. Okay, I think we're done with our stamping. All right, let's move this out of the way. And we have this. There it is. All right, I'm going to do something that I don't normally do on lives. I'm going to bring out my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. I put my silicone mats there so that it doesn't slip around. So I am going to be cutting out my hat and my patch. So I'm using the thin plate that goes with the platform. And then I'm using, you know, the clear plates that are numbered, number 3. And I keep a clean set that just says embossing folders so that if I'm doing the thin embossing folders, the regular ones, if there's like polka dots, it's not bowed because I haven't been cutting with it. So I hope that helps somebody if you've never heard me say that before. But these are well loved. Okay, these are our cutting plates. I'm going to put one down. And then we're going to get our hat. and our dies. I kept those out. There we go. Okay, so we're going to line this up. And I like to use a little bit of washi tape to hold it in place for me because I don't want to have to redo it. Keep my washi tape right there handy. See, I touched it. I moved it. What happened? There we go. Okay. Now we're going to line this up. And we're going to crank it through. Oh, Delina had tornadoes too. So did Virginia. All right, so we're going to take this off. Okay, so we have our hat. And can y'all see the stitching? How fun is that? All right, let's move that. And now we're going to do our little, now, technically, you could put these inside of each other, but what I kept finding was one of them would move. So I prefer to do the stitching one first and then go back with the cutout one, the actual die cut. The new catalog has the magnetic plates, and I sure hope that when the catalog launches, it's ready. Now, you know, guys, there are still shipping issues. So if you go to order something in the new catalog and it says not available, there's lots of other new things that will be available. So I hope that you will have an alternative. I think they've got a lot of stuff though. I mean, we do get updates on things that are not available, but we haven't really seen anything like a list yet of things that you can't get from the new catalog. But I'm very excited about the magnetic plate. Okay, now I'm just cutting out my patch. I know I won't have to use my washi tape as much when we get the magnetic plates. Okay. I think I did pretty good tonight with the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. I'm short. Y'all have never really seen me in person. I'm short, and my table that I use here is tall. So, move that over. So, I'm not done. Dadgummit. I just saw my embossing folder. I just thought I was done. All right, so now we're going to do some embossing, and I'm going to remove this thin plate. And I'm going to get my hat, and I'm using the Painted Textures 3D embossing folder. And Missy says she needs the black and white paper. Michelle, would you like to go to my website and look for the All Together Designer Series paper? So I'm going to use the Painted Textures. This is not retiring. Another reason to love this folder is that we get to keep it for a while. So I'm using the gray plate now because that is a 3D embossing folder. I am back, Delina. My internet took a little hit while ago. So now we have embossed our hat to make it look like fabric. Isn't that so fun? Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. I was going to use a different embossing folder, and I was like, it looked too girlish when I was doing it. So I was like, I got to find something more generic, and the Painted Textures was perfect. All right, so we have this. We have all of our pieces now, and we're ready to assemble this really super quick card. Okay, so we have our Designer Series paper that we stamped. And line that up there. And we're going to put our basic white layer on the inside. Nice looking hat. Oh, thank you. I was like, I don't have on a hat. The card. You mean the card. Okay, got it. Oh, goodness. My wood planks don't want me to pick this up tonight. All right, so we're going to get our liquid glue because I'm going to be adding my patch to a embossed piece of cardstock. So we want it to stick on. And I kind of like to tip my hat the way I want it and then place my patch right there. Now, can y'all see the stitching on the patch? Oh, that's too close. They're stitching. It's so fun. It looks like I sewed it on. I haven't sewed in years. I don't sew. Absolutely not. Now, I preferred to put my hat on with dimensionals. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, the All Together Designer Series paper black and white is super fun. I used it a couple of weeks ago. So for those of you just now joining me in the morning, is the registration starts for the Creative 8 retreat. That will be April 29th and 30th. And we have some fun things planned. We've got some changes that we know you're going to love. Oh, good, Delina. You just ordered the stamp set. Perfect. Now, you could use the words, Delina, if you want to make a Father's Day card that come in the set. All right. Easy peasy, right? Let me show you some more. So this one, it's from the same paper. That really does not look gray. Is that gray on y'all's screen? The paper is gray. On my screen, it looks a little bit more brown. This looks like suede to me or something. I don't know if it's because it's the of the gray color. I actually embossed the little patch with silver embossing powder because so the hat it's gone for good. Is it already gone? It will be gone. It does retire. Has it already retired? I looked up earlier. Is it already gone? I take the beak and bend it up to make it look more 3D. Oh, I can't do that. I've got dimensionals. Okay. So on this one, I embossed. I tried different ways to, let me just see if I can flip this over. I tried on different pieces of the Designer Series paper, and then I tried on just smoky slate, and I wasn't happy with any of those looks. So I decided to emboss it. Okay. How about this one? Today, Judy, it's gone now. The hat is still available. Thank you, Cheryl Ann. Okay, so this one, let's talk about this one. Of course, I use soft suede, but I wanted very vanilla. I didn't want white. I wanted very vanilla, okay? So the paper was too white to go with my very vanilla. What did I do? I'll show you. I love these little grid pads. I can grab one. I took my blending brush. No, you're correct, Delina. The Hats Off stamp set and dies are retiring, but they were available on my store today when I looked. I know, doesn't that, it's so fun. It looks like soft suede. So I decided to take some crumb cake and soften this up so that it wasn't so stark white against my vanilla. I made it vanilla. Crumb cake was just perfect. It wasn't too dark. It just gave me that soft vanilla look I wanted. There we go. Thank you, Cheryl Ann. So that's how I did that card. I just added some more color to it. Now, I talked to y'all earlier about the fact that I thought I could make some hat cards for my daughter's birthdays. And so let me show you that. Let me show you a few of those ideas and see what you think. That's from the same paper that is very gender neutral, if you would. But I also embossed it and gave it that textured look. Can't see it quite as much. And then there is one. Now this was Rococo Rose that the ink retired, but the paper is still in that In Good Taste pack. I'm telling you that In Good Taste pack, I just saw it in a whole new way. And like I said, we've had it for 2 years. So I also embossed this one. It's a little bit harder to see because of the pattern. And then how fun is that one? This totally looks like a hat one of my daughters would wear. Totally. It does make it look rusted, this suede hat with its more vanilla. And then this is another pattern in the pack. So there's that side you could use, or this side. This looked very masculine to me. So, oh, try bending it up to see if I like it. Oh, and it bends so easy, Margaret, because that's where, okay, now we need a piece of paper. Hold on. We need to see what this looks like on a card. Ha, I love it. I love it. Now, did you put a dimensional underneath it, Margaret? I think that you would have to. Is the retreat only available alive, or do you get access to the videos? What a fabulous question. The retreat is live, but you can watch the recordings anytime you want, forever. You will have that information forever. We're going to make a card real fast. I want to see what this looks like with dimensionals. I think we can get by with keeping our ink color the same. We're going to try it. Where did it go? Oh, Lavina, it's gone. You've got to be kidding me. It's gone. Still got the dies, but without the stamps. Oh, that makes me so sad. Things are literally flying off the shelf. I mean, you could check 1 minute and it'll be gone the next. I am so sorry. I was sure hoping that this was available so that y'all would maybe go be inspired and buy it, because these are such stinking cute cards. All right. I think that's going to look great with our Misty Moonlight. To anyone who has not attended a Creative 8 retreat, go for it. All of the ones I've attended have been fabulous, and I've learned a lot and enjoyed many hours of fun. Quite a bargain, too. Well, thank you for that. All right, what did Margaret say? She used strips of dimensionals on the outside, but not on the beak. How did you keep the beak up? Strips of dimensionals. I'm gonna do something. We're on the fly here. Thank you, Kay. I'm so glad that you think the retreats are amazing. We have so much fun doing them and seeing y'all be so inspired. I'm going to try something, Margaret. We're just going to play. We're just with our Stampin' friends. We can just play. I want to see what happens if I put some dimensionals under here to keep that popped up when it goes in the envelope. It's not popped up as much. Maybe 2. Let's stack them. Such a great idea, Margaret. It is Friday night, and we're actually kicking it off a little bit different. We're actually going to be doing some stamping on Friday night, so you don't want to miss Friday night. And then, okay, what do y'all think? You can kind of see the dimensionals if I tip it too much, but I like it. I don't know if y'all can see how it looks more 3D. I love it, Margaret. Great idea. Debbie says, 4 of my favorite demonstrators are hosting this retreat. It is me, Jackie Bullheis, Connie Stewart, and Brandy Cox. We are called the Creative 8 team, and we work really hard in the months coming up to the retreat to inspire y'all, to give you ideas, You do not have to have a list of supplies. We want you to use what you have and be inspired, and then go use what you have to make cards of your own. So that's what makes it so fun. And it's $45, and you can be anywhere in the world and attend our retreat. Look at how cute this is. I think it's so cute. I loved this whole thing, and I'm super sad that the stamp set's gone. Try putting dimensionals near the hat. I like the 3D effects. I put them pretty close. I'm going to keep playing with it because I have all those other hats cut out. So I'll keep playing with it. Polly says, I just did a retreat this weekend. Now I'm excited to do more. Well, good. I'm so glad. Kathy says she'll be camping the weekend of the retreat. Well, Kathy, you could still register. You will get all your tutorials maybe before you go on your camping trip. And then when you come home, you can watch the videos. So it's all up to you. We just say, do the retreat the way it works best for you. You know, it's really hard to find a weekend that everybody is available and everybody can come and all of that. So I want to thank y'all, number one, for popping in tonight to watch me. Number two, for those of you who waited to see if I would show back up due to my technical issues. And number three, I appreciate y'all supporting my YouTube channel. I kind of call these hats for husbands, but they could be for, you know, like I said, your sons, your grandsons, your kids. I love being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am always honored to present to you and inspire you. And if I can ever help y'all in any way, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can contact me through my Stampin' Up! Website, or you can contact me through my blog. So I am looking to see if anybody has any questions. Okay, Michelle gave the blog link. Margaret says she's doing the retreat and Stampin' Up's on tour at the same day. She's going to make it work. She's going to be so inspired. She's just going to be pinging. Today is the last day of the sale with Stampin' Up. They have the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss on sale and some dies. So today is the last day of that. And it is the last day of my March technique offer. I said, if you place any size order on my website during March, I would send you March's technique class for free. So, okay. I'm so glad y'all love the cards. Yay. Thank you. I love doing what I do, Jeannie. Thank you. Okay. I am looking to see if there's any other questions. Yeah. Michelle rocks. She sent me a text today. There's tornadoes. I've got to take shelter. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And so she's a trooper. I'm like, are you up to doing it tonight? She says, absolutely. I wouldn't miss the fun. So anyway, thank you so much, Michelle, for all you do for us. And thank y'all for coming. I appreciate you. Happy stamping. I'll see my mystery stampers on Monday at 4 p.m. Central right here on my YouTube channel. Bye, y'all.